A lot of the times you do. Used to trace face outlines and then, yeah, render it yourself in high school. Which, like, the thing is, I can see that as a valuable thing as well. Because, I mean, it's difficult to get the proportions right, especially if you're drawing faces. And if you want to make a face look accurate to the reference you're working with, getting the faint outlines done, it might get you to a point where you're, at least your hand gets more comfortable with like knowing where things are, and then eventually you can start moving away from that and just trying to nail it without any tracing. You know, like with all of the things, it's all such a gray area, and it depends on the situation, and it depends like what you're doing and why you're doing things, and like, are you doing this to learn and to gain a better idea of how things are done, or are you doing things to get internet clout, or are you doing things, you know, like it all depends on the situation. Yeah, obviously, you know, if you're just posting it online saying it's yours, that is theft. That is a theft. Do you ever build things up with basic shapes because you seem to just go for it? It depends. I mean, when I was building this face up, it started with shapes. Mostly with, I did a circle and then I did sort of like a, whatever this shape is. And then I sort of blocked in the areas where I knew the eye sockets and like the general. So from the eyebrow to the nose, like this area here, I blocked those in as shapes. The ear was blocked in a shape of some sorts, and then I did the hair as like a shape. And then I went from there. Like, that would be my idea of using shapes to start off a drawing. I don't fuck around with like using boxes, you know, like some people, they will do like the boxes of many different kinds for things and then putting stuff in the boxes. I don't fuck with that. I can't do that. That doesn't work for me. Because in a lot of cases, like, that's part of the drawing process, being able to break things down into bigger shapes and sort of stepping away from focusing on the detail bits that don't really matter in the beginning stages, and like just putting down all the areas that are in shadow and putting down all the areas that are in light, and putting down like the big masses. Grouping things into big masses and putting those down, and then you can go from there and just start adding the detail bits. Is my hair naturally dark or dyed? I did dye it a couple of months ago with a semi-permanent dye, but it is naturally dark. The dye job, it did dye my hair. It was more dark. It was pitch black. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know what my hair is anymore. I can't tell. But it's always been dark. And then recently I tried to make it even more dark. And now I don't know if the semi-permanent dye has left my hair or it's still there. I cannot tell. Then I do shapes for the bigger figure. I did some, yeah. Like for the torso, I did like a triangle thing, and then the legs just turned into like sausages. I do a lot of sausages. There is a lot of sausaging happening. The arms also were kind of sausaged. The palms are these things. I did like a... Can you even see anything? I did this kind of stuff. So triangles and things, and then, you know, you work the fingers in eventually. A lot of sausages and a lot of weirdly shaped rectangles is sort of how things start off with, to get the general proportions. But like the thing is, it's not written in stone for me that I will always do it, because sometimes I just know that I can draw the thing without having to add the shapes, you know. Like I know that the boobs are gonna look like boobs, and I can just draw them, and I can just, you know, I can draw the leg curves and I can draw the ass curve, because I know it's gonna be there and it's gonna look like this, and I don't need additional shapes for it. Thank you, hello, thank you. Yeah, I mean, what shape are boobs? Rocket shaped. 80s rocket titties, okay? Dude, I should have given her a bullet bra. Oh, can you imagine? Pew. That would have been great. It's okay, next time. Next time we will give her rocket titties. What a day that will be. You've heard of the jelly bean trick. You don't know if it's called jelly bean trick. You just called it the jelly bean trick. Commit to it. But there is a guide that explains dynamic torso posing, and it shows a jelly bean every time, and they build a human off of that until you can't even tell it was a jelly bean. Okay, I mean, you know, a torso could be quite jelly bean-like. I am working with a reference. I can... Listen, I worked with 2 references today, for the face and for this. I can show you what those were. Where is the first reference? Did I lose it already? Give me a second. Give me a second. Because references are great. They are a major help. And it's just difficult to learn without a reference, quite frankly. It very much is. Or more specifically, if you are trying to learn without a reference, chances are you will learn things the wrong way. And it's more difficult to unlearn stuff. So use references when you can. Okay, just a second. Where's the other babe? Where's the blue jeans babe? Blue jeans babe. I found the blue jeans babe. Just a second. No, I'm not showing my screen because I don't have that currently available. I'm just saving the images and I'll put them up. I will put them up. Just a second. Takes a while to screen grab them. Okay. And now it takes a while to find them where I saved them. Where did I save them? What just happened? Oh, I found them. Okay, never mind.